What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content daily. We also stream over on Twitch at This Is Aftersound, so come by and say hello. All right, I want to talk about pack sales in this video. Now, I've been tracking this. Well, I've been tracking it ever since the general sale went live, and they've had this little tracker on. But specifically over the past 3 weeks, because we are now reaching exactly 3 weeks since Carnage Titan dropped, as well as over the past like 48 hours, because we have come to somewhat of a grinding halt. Now, since Carnage Titan launched or was released or unlocked, that was 21 days ago. So with 179,000 packs sold since then, we can just say 180,000. We have hit, or we are averaging 8,500 packs per day, which is lower than the initial estimate of 20K packs once we had hit it at that point. And then I had done an updated, daily tracker where we were approaching or averaging about 10K. So we're actually below that. And just in the past 48 hours, I mean, we've been struggling to get past the 8.1 million and 70,000-ish, whatever it is, right? Like, let's see if we've passed that now. We still haven't, right? We're at 8,179,861. So this has come to a grinding halt. Now, I've given my reasons for why I think pack sales have slowed down in other videos. So I'm not going to rehash those today. The quick pointers on that, or the bullet points, are obviously, I mean, if you look at the market today, Bitcoin is once again below 40,000, and then we have, just liquidity has been sucked out of the market. A lot of people are waiting maybe to see what the stats are for the legendary summoner. So there's a reason, multiple reasons. But another one that I wanted to present to you today is one that crossed my mind because I'm thinking about it, and if I'm thinking about it, I cannot be the only one. And I'm assuming that there are many people out there with bigger incentives than I have, that will be thinking the same exact thing. So let's get into it. The main thing is DEC. So if we look at where DEC is right now, let me just refresh this. DEC is sitting at 0.0015, or about 50% above its peg, compared to being 15x above its peg back in October at its all-time high, or at least a recent high. Now, if you've been following this channel, you know that I've been bearish on DEC since that time. And I was expecting us to get back to the peg at some point. I will admit, though, that I did not expect us to be this low this soon with over 3 months left in the airdrop. So part of me feels like, is DEC oversold? And we can get into that in a different video. For me, I want to take this back to the packs and why this is relevant for packs. Because if you have been holding your DEC at this point in time, or if you're buying into DEC now, like I am, there's probably a significant percentage of people out there that have said that they're going to ride this thing to the bottom, that they are just going to get whatever SPS they can get from the airdrop out of the DEC that they're holding, and then do something with the DEC afterwards if we go below the peg. Now, to take it back for a quick second, the fact that we are this low this early signifies to me that there's going to be so much inflationary pressure once the airdrop is over and there's no more utility for DEC. So we know that the team is preparing for this, and one of the ways that they're doing that is by allowing, or at least so far they've said, that they will allow Chaos Legion pack sales to go for 4,000 DEC rather than 4,000 credits. And I've explained the difference between those. And the main reason is because then that will stabilize DEC at its peg, or intended peg, which is 0.001 or 1,000 DEC per dollar. So if they're expecting that, if we are expecting that, and looking at where things currently stand right now, I'm wondering, because I'm thinking about it, if maybe I just plan to buy packs once the airdrop is done and once DEC goes below its peg, because then I can get more value for the DEC that I have at that time rather than selling it, right? The utility will be gone, but I'll be able to buy more packs based off of that, rather than selling it. Or if I wanted to take money from outside, I would be able to buy in at a discount on DEC and then get more value from a pack buying it for $4. But what I wanted to take a look at were two things here. So we have in liquidity pools, and I'm going to go ahead and try to do the math here on the spot with you guys. So we have, I'm just going to take the top ones here. So this is 241 million plus, let's see, DEC SPS has 786 million DEC plus B has 16 million DEC. So let's go 16 million DEC. So that puts us at about 1 billion and 43. So let me actually multiply this by the 1 million since I was leaving that out. Oh, need another 10 in there. So this is 1 billion that we have currently sitting in liquidity pools, just in the top 3 pools. The other place that I want to take a look at is the rich list, the Peak Monsters rich list. And if you check this out, just the top 200 accounts, right? Just the top 200 accounts are holding 3.5 billion. So let me go ahead and I'm going to add this in. So plus 358. God, that's a gigantic number. Now, I do want to take out a little bit from here, and I'm going to do this in a little bit of a reductive manner. So we have SL Hive, so I'm assuming this is whatever's sitting on Hive. We have TerraBlock, which is 300 million. We have TerraBlock ETH, which is 100 million. So this is what, 13, 16, 17. I'll just call this 18, 19. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. So let's go ahead and actually remove almost 2 billion from this. That's sitting in either bridges or whatever the case is, right? So that still leaves 2.6 billion DEC sitting in mostly player accounts or in the liquidity pool. So why does this matter? Well, because once the airdrop is over, if DEC goes below its peg, then people may decide, instead of selling my DEC at a loss, why not just buy a pack which is valued at $4, but I would only get maybe $3 or even $2 for my DEC since it's trading below its peg. So if we just do simple math and divide this by 4,000 DEC per pack, that's over 500,000 packs that could be bought at that time. Now, again, it's not, I'm not saying that Chaos Legion is going to sell out at that time, but 650,000 packs being sold. I mean, even if you take a fraction of this and say only 500,000 packs being sold, that could move the market in a very significant way. And at the end of the day, we know that Chaos Legion is something that the team wants to last the entire year. So I don't think that they would intend for it to sell out in August. But I do think that if people are holding on to DEC at this point, me being one of them, right? Like I've been putting into, I don't have a very big DEC bag. I've been putting just a little bit here and there into the liquidity pools, but I've already told myself that I will live with the impermanent loss that happens from it. And I will ride this thing down to the bottom and keep it there until the end of the airdrop. At which point in time, if DEC is trading below its peg and the team opens up the 4K DEC per pack purchase option, I may just go in and take advantage of that. And if I'm not the only one, and many others are feeling the same way, we could see 500,000 packs sold just like that, or at least within a very short period of time. So just wanted to share this with you as something to think about, because I think it is significant, or it could be a significant reason why many of maybe the top whales or top holders or top players are no longer buying packs. I mean, if you've been following my videos, if you've seen every time I show this tab, I haven't bought a pack in a while. And not that, I've just been focusing on building my deck through single cards, which I highly recommend for everybody, especially if you're just starting out. But at that point in the future, I would be incentivized to buy packs if DEC was trading below its peg. So hopefully that all made sense to you and the math makes sense. If I made any mistakes, please let me know in the comments section. Would be happy to post a follow-up correction to this. But just wanted to share those numbers with you as something to think about, I should say. So we may be crawling along here for a bit and then be in for a little bit of a wild ride in the second half once the end of the airdrop completes. So yeah, I don't know. Just a lot to think about. I'll leave it there. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I will catch you all in the next video, and I will see you around the game. Take care.